I knew this was coming. I had a feeling. I knew I would have to talk about this one of these days. And I am not excited to talk about it. So, not too long ago, Disney remade a classic. This is when Disney decided that they were going to make Christmas movies, which is okay, but I am very, 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 very disappointed in Disney with this one. I am of course, talking about the travesty that is Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer, the movie. Yes. I don't even want to talk about this movie. It's okay, but in a way, it's not. I can't grasp how much I want to dislike this movie, but I don't want to dislike the movie because it has a good moral to it. Let's just get into it, okay? Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer, the movie, isn't bad. It's not good. It doesn't have the same characters. It doesn't have the same cast. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's like they tried way too hard by making this movie so animated. It's like they wanted to try to animate an already animated movie. It's the original was stop motion, but that's what made it so good. And I don't know. It's like they were trying a little too hard. This movie. The retelling is okay. It's great. I love that they kept the whole thing about him. They're making fun of his red nose. I like that he had a girlfriend. But they didn't call her Clarice. They called her Zoe. And then the characters, the side characters. There's no Hermie. There's no Yukon. There's no Bumble. There's nothing remotely the same from the original. Because, let me tell you why. They're in Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer and the Misfit Toys. What the heck? Okay, so the same premise, the same characters, everything. The same premise. Not the same characters. Even the villain is different. Her name is Stormella. Now, is the person that plays her bad? No! She's okay. I love Whoopi Goldberg. I loved her in The Lion King. She was funny. But in this movie, they turned her into an all-out villain until the very end of the movie, which we'll get to in a minute. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's like, okay, we want a villain. Let's make her not much of a villain. I can't hate the movie, but I can't like it either. basically the same story as Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer, the original. You're not getting any more of those. Sorry, my cat's bugging me for the rest of the toys I have here. Basically, Stormella doesn't like that two elves went in there and pulled a prank on her. Now, this is one of my gripes of the movie. Not the fact that Stormella is mad that the two elves pulled a prank on her and destroyed one of her statues. The fact that she got mad about it. Come on! Get over it! You can rebuild it! Oh my gosh. The other thing that bugs me is the voice of Rudolph. Why did we get someone that was so remotely like the original Rudolph? Okay? We did it with the sequel to the original. Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer and the Whispered Toys. And again, they could have done that. They did it for the original, the sequel. They did it for Rudolph's New Year. But yet, they didn't. They didn't do it. And that's my complaint. Okay. Yes, I know the guy that played Rudolph is older. I don't even know if he's alive when this movie came out. So, they explain why the foggy night happens. Stormella, Rudolph runs off, but by the way, the reason why she did it was she made a threat. That's not the problem. Okay? I've talked about this before in big details about a certain character and I'll talk about that eventually, but in My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, the Equestria Girls movies. It's just, you don't turn a villain into a good guy so quickly. Oh my gosh. In fact, that is my problem with Stormella. It's just, she's a villain, okay? We're going to talk about this during my Rudolph and Fosse's Christmas in July, which I don't think should be a Christmas movie. And I'll talk about that on another video, which will be the next video. I'll be talking about it. Stormella, okay, sees Rudolph, who's ran from home because of his father and everyone making fun of him for his red nose. Again, same thing that they did with Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer, the Rankin Bass version. And again, there's nothing remotely wrong with Stormella. It's just, I don't know. And then there's my another gripe. The runtime for Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer, the movie, is longer than the original. Okay, I get it. It's CGI. But let's take a good CGI movie. Let's take a movie like Sonic the Hedgehog, which is getting a sequel this next year. They fixed their problems with him. And it's, I don't know, it's like they took Rudolph and made him just ugly. Why? the original Rudolph didn't look that bad. Anyway, so Stormella decides, okay, I'm going to cause a big storm on Christmas Eve. So, and then again, Rudolph meets up with this fox. A freaking fox replaces Herbie and Yukon, and it's stupid. Why? You could have had an elf in the movie, okay? It's not a bad idea at all. I know Rudolph was bullied in the original, but he's bullied in this movie. It just blows my mind how they decided the reason why Rudolph was off is he's bullied. So Santa Claus goes out to find him. Stormella keeps her promise, but then Rudolph saves Stormella. Now, that's another thing. So, nowhere in the movie did they ever explain that if someone saves somebody, they have to give them a whisk. What the hell is it, movie? Where is it? They never once explained it until the dang fox explains it. So, what does Rudolph want from Stormella? You might ask. Get rid of his red nose. Nope. Have people not bully him anymore. Nope. The one thing that he wants from Stormella is for her to be nice. Not everybody to be nice. No, Stormella to be nice. Okay, movie. Explain that. How does one person be nice? Make up for everybody else being a jerk. So she does. She turns herself into a nice Stormella. And she doesn't change her looks. She doesn't change anything. She just changes how she treats everybody. And guess what she tells him? It doesn't matter what is on the outside. It's on the inside. At least they got that right. But when he asks her to stop the storm, obviously it has to run its course. And again, they at least got that right. So Santa Claus decides he can't do his night run, but then Rudolph knows, shows the way. And I'll admit, there was a funny part. There really was. They pull a prank on the other reindeer. And I almost forgot. The song is at least in the movie. That's a plus, Disney. And I have to admit, hold on, I'm going to find out who's saying I forgot. Clint Black. That's the name of the guy that sings it. And I gotta say, I'm a big Clint Black fan. And this version, I like the Burl Ives version, was perfect. And there is a few good songs on here, but there's a lot of them I don't like. Like, I hate Santa Claus. What about his nose? That one I thought was mean-spirited. Done by his father, but his mother, But other than that, the movie, I'm telling you, if you want to see a good Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer, do yourself a favor. Watch the original. I'm telling you, you'll be thanking me big time, because that version, the Rankin Bass version, is way, way better than this version. It's not a bad movie, but it is not anywhere close to the same level as the Rankin Bass version. So, that is it. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about another movie I don't hate it, but I just don't think it should have existed as a Christmas movie. And no, I am not talking about 'Twas the Nightmare Before Christmas, but I will talk about why I am not going to talk about that movie on Sunday. But we will be talking about Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July tomorrow. Not a Christmas movie, people. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys tomorrow.